Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, so I am here with your Wednesday winner. And listen, this is just as much as a surprise to me as it may be for you, but we had a nice little haul drop this past Monday. We had Redirect Hub, we had Boardroom, we had Crispy, we had Soch Leads, Sock Leads, Vingo AI, and each labs, right? Out of all of those, I'm just talking about new drops, right? We had some that kind of returned for a couple of days and things of that nature. But out of all of these, had a chance to pull Boardroom off. I have to be honest with you, I didn't get a chance to get into that one underneath the hood like I wanted to. I put my Amazon store on hold right now, and it's a challenge with the Amazon thing, and I'll probably get into that a little bit later. But what I want to concentrate on with you today, and I kind of want to leave this one for, it's crispy, right? This is crispy, right? And what I figured out with this tool, right, is I thought they had I thought all the reviews were high. Yeah, so I tested it out for a free trial last night. I was honestly pretty impressed. Yeah, I don't think the free trial gives you the best for it. So, and here's the reason why. What happened was I had a tier one and I actually opened it up and I made one because I'm not really sure on how it works. I built out a full project and I went through a lot of points, a lot of credits. So this is a tight deal, but this is not a bad deal. And you really have to be in this space to really appreciate this deal. But the credits are pretty tight. And what I'm seeing and what I'm noticing is a lot of companies that are coming now to the lifetime deal space, they're really, really tight with their points and their credits. And I get it because it's a lifetime deal. But you and I both know we have a lot of things coming out. And I think with the more AI companies coming out, our LMMs, large learning models, I think the cost of credits are going to decrease moving forward. So anyway, and it really depends on what they're building and putting together for you. So let's kind of get into this tool a little bit. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with you, but you got to know why this tool, again, to me, made my Wednesday winner. So let's take a look at it here. Well, first of all, let me tell you what I think is a very, very good, fair deal. And the price is going to increase in 5 days, right? If you're looking at this video on the day that it launched. On the day that I'm doing this video, you have as of 5 days. So you can always kind of tell, I go through this when I'm talking to my community, or if you remember this channel, I've done a deeper dive on how to break down the best value for you. But if you're just a casual viewer of this particular video and discover this, you can always see where the tool starts to separate itself. And it really depends on what you think you may need. And I can kind of tell how these deals are structured. So for the people that are chasing white label, meaning that you might want to resell your services using this tool to someone else, then that kind of takes over at the tier 3 level. And what that basically means is, hey, I'm going to use this tool, but I want to build out these wireframes and or these layouts for someone else. If that then is the case, then you're going to look at least a tier 3 or a tier 4. But if you kind of want to use it for yourself and kind of want to do your own projects, I think you can build out maybe a month. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you can do 4 a month builds. Full websites, because I think a full build is probably about 150 credits. And it depends on how much edits you have to do. I would say you can get away with maybe 4 or 5 with this. And if you're going to use it, if it's going to be for yourself only, then I recommend at least a tier 2, right? At least a tier 2. But if you're going to try to use this and try to resell buildings for other people and allow them to look at the prototypes, then you're going to want to go to a tier 3. And then once you get to tier 3, you're going to go, wow, I'm going through points a lot, building from other people. Then you can actually get your tier 4, right? So let's do a quick calculation here real quick. So let's do a calculation. So if I had, so let me see, if I got the tier 3 or the tier 4, let me see. So I can put together maybe 20 projects. Yeah, about 20 projects I can put together a month, which is not bad. At a tier 4, you'd make your money back. But again, as if you follow me, if you've been in any of my communities, you know I always talk about don't try to do standalone projects. Try to bundle them with other things as well. So anyway, so let's move forward. So you already have that. So kind of looked at the pricing structure. Now, if you look at this tool, I'm gonna show you some other things here. If you look at this tool, you can build full blown like website flow, and you can test them out. So we're going to take a look at that. So this is not your average tool, right? And I think there was another tool here. I think it was Clarity or something like that. If you didn't get an opportunity to get that, you definitely want to take a look at this. Clarity kind of did something, but I thought they did maybe a 40,000 foot view, and they did a conceptual view, which wasn't bad with what they did. But Krisspy's going deeper, right? And they're allowing you an opportunity to export the code. They're allowing you opportunity to test it out as a prototype. So this is not your average tool. And this is a tool you have not seen on Appsumo before. You just haven't seen it. And you know me, I love these unicorn tools. So I don't know about the low rating on the other one. It was beyond me. And I don't know what people are looking for when they look for things. Wait, let me see who this. No, I don't want to make a big deal about that. All right, so let's kind of take a look at it. So when you get inside of it, the tool, like I said, one of the things I did, I built out it so you can go here and he goes, hey, create a project for me. What I did was I said, oh, all right, well, I'm going to create a full app, right? And I was just testing it out. I'm not going to do that again because you can see my credits have already gone down. I was like, what happened here? So when you build out a full app, it's going to run darn near 200, maybe 100, maybe 125, 150 points or something like that. And I think if you have a tier 1, I think you get 300. So basically you can do 2 projects if you had a tier 1. So the way you can kind of sparingly do it and kind of build your project piece by piece is you do the quick start. I'm not going to get into each single detail. I may do a simple one for you. I just kind of want to show you the end product here. And I may just do a simple one. And the reason why is because I don't have that many credits, but I may just do that. I'll put my link in the description if you still want to support the channel and if you want to pick this tool up and to help me recover my credits that I'm going to use to demo it for you. All right, so that was a little joke, but kind of serious, right? So it's not going to cost you anything additional. You are going to have the opportunity to own a tool, which I think is kind of a game-changing tool. So the one that I did, again, I went here, I created full app, didn't know what I was doing on the test out. And here's what happened. And I told him I wanted to create a kind of a learning school or learning campus and things of that nature. So I did that. Now, obviously, this is version 1.0, no iterations. All right. So I tested in the prompt. It says, hey, I want to create a school, online schools, show me the flow, show me what it should look like. And I just put that in the prompt. This is what it gave me. This is crazy. And it did all that on its own. And what it did is, and which I thought was very clever and genius is I told it what I wanted to do, and what it gave me back was, how are you going to differentiate yourself? It told me, how are you going to differentiate yourself as an academy, as an online academy? And so the AI was kind of intelligent enough to say, hey, there's plenty of academies out here, but how are you going to be different? I was like, oh, I didn't know that, right? And so what I had to do was go ahead and write and see what I would be different and what I would do differently. So as you can see here, the first thing it did is it gave me this is the auth flow. So this is the authorization flow. So a person comes here and says, hey, welcome to Learn Flow, right? What do you want to do, right? So this is the authorization. So when you come here, and I'll click into it, you'll be able to see it. The way you can get started is, this is the landing page here. This is the authorization flow. then a person comes to this screen, right, to log in. So this, again, this is the welcome screen here. You can see it here. Then here it says login, right? A person wants to log in and says, oh, welcome back, or log in or sign up, right? Then after it does that, it says, hey, here's an onboarding sequence, right? What best describes you? So before I can start putting them into a learning seat inside the academy, I need to evaluate what best describes you, then set your learning goals. So it says user type, depends on what kind of user. Are you a heavy user, you're intermediate, advanced, what have you? I kind of do that here and separate you here. Excuse me. And then it goes here and says, hey, what are your learning goals? It tells you here. Then it says, all right, so then then becomes the main flow. This is your dashboard. Welcome here. Now it gave me, this is basically a prototype of what or how you would build an academy. And it says, hey, welcome. These are your courses. These are continuing learning. These are the recommended courses based off of what you suggested here. This is, listen, people. And then this is the course catalog, right? And then this is the course details. If you click on a course catalog and go further, this is the community here, general topics. This is the forum topics. Hey, these are the discussions that are going on. This is the user experience, and this is the profile. These are all the mock-ups and or setups. And this is the support setup here. Now, and then this is the layout. So it did all of this off of one prompt. And so what you can then do is you can go in, right? You can go in, let me drill in. So if I drill into the authorization flow, this is what you can then do. You can change this. I don't like that there. I can say, hey, what is your skill level here? I can change that. If I wanted to, I can go in and change these different, I can change the prompt here. Do I want that to open a link? If I wanted to open a link. So this thing gives you the code for everything, right? And then you can look at the code here, right? Or you can edit it with AI. All these different things. So this is just the authorization flow. This is the original landing page here. I can go here and just, hey, I can have this open a link. These are the props here. These are the conditional loops. This is the code of that. Listen, you guys know I love unicorns, but I think this is a tool that should be taken you should take a deeper look at, because Krisspy is doing something a little bit different here. So what you can also do is you can go here, you can convert to UI. I think this is coming, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so coming soon. Convert to high fidelity, select a style, specify the adjustments you'll like for the product. So high fidelity conversion for web projects is coming soon. Stay tuned. All right, so that they have something you can actually convert it to UI there. You can select the select tool here. You can go into edit mode here, and you can export here, right? So export is download full React code base. That's coming soon. Export screens as Figma designs. That's in beta. That's here. So you can do the full code base. That's coming also. But what they also have, and I need you to take a look at, is you could play the prototype. Basically, what would happen if a person went through all the stages? And I didn't go through the whole thing, but let's take a look at what happened. I kind of went into here. I went into the prototype. So this is the prototype here, right? And the way it would work is, person can say, hey, I want to get started for free, right? A person can go here, log in. So you see how it's taking you through the learn flow. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but that, because I want to show you a demo of it. But this is the prototype, right? This is the you can play everything back, right? You can log in, do all that. You can log in there. You can go there. Hey, what best describes you? You can go. This is the actual prototype of what it's going to look. Gives you the experience. I don't know if I've seen that before. That allow you to play everything back, right? And you go back through it. This is your assessment. Now this is your dashboard. This is what it would look like. Hey, good morning, John. You'd have the name programmed here. Courses in progress. Courses complete. This is fire. This, I really, really like what this tool is doing here. I am thoroughly impressed what they're doing. All right, so let's go all the way back out to the top. And what I wanted to do is I'm not going to put a full course together for you, but I am going to do, actually, you know what? I will do that because you guys come to my channel, you support my channel, you use my affiliate links that doesn't cost you anything, right? And because this price is going to increase in 5 days, anytime I see the price is going to increase, that means somebody knows something I may not know, right? But this is going to increase in 5 days. It'll probably go to maybe 109, maybe 110. I got to look at that. I don't know. I think I have a chart where it's going to probably increase. It's going to go up at least 10%. So if you buy it now, you're going to save 20% because if you're already a plus user, you're going to save 20% because you're going to buy it now at about a 10% discount. Then when it goes up another 10%, that means you've saved 20% on your purchase. Wow, that's pretty good. So what's going to happen is you're going to find out, and then I would probably start at a higher tier and then go down. I would probably start at a tier 3, and then if you think it does what you needed to do, and then I would go down to a tier 2. But I definitely start at a higher tier before the price increases, so you'll know the difference. All right, so let's put together, and I don't want to hold you longer, so let's put together a quick course, right? Do I want to do a full one? Yeah, let's do a full. I hate to do this, but I got enough credits. So let's create a full app, start a project from a brief, and then define the scope of your app. I'll just show you that. I probably won't. Let's see how far we go on this. So you can do the full app, which is about 125, 130, 140 credits. So let's do a full app. So let's do that. Take you guys to a full tier. So now what you want to do here is, what is the goal of your project? Define your project. Describe your app idea or product needs. Feel free to include any specific functionalities, user flows, or design. So you want to come here. You can say, hey, what I want to do, describe your product. I want to create an app that allows people to find local jobs within a marketplace. All right. And so we'll go next here. All right. So we are connecting the dots, analyzing prompts, defining project data. Krisspy is analyzing your insights and formalize and structure your project. This step helps ensure everything is aligned before moving forward. It may take a few seconds. All right, so here we go. So these are the things that I like that it does. It says, all right, so here's the name of the product. We'll call it Local Hire. Well, I like that name. We'll leave it Local Hire. Let's call it Local Hire. I want to change the name. Well, yeah, Local Hire. Now, Local Hire, we'll call it Local Hire Me. I don't know if that's going to do anything. I wanted to change it. Tagline, connect with local jobs instantly. Local Hire, I don't want to change it. I'll just change it because yeah, I don't know if it's going to dynamically change. That's one thing that I didn't test. So I had it Local Hire Me. I changed it to Local Hire Me. I wanted to see what it changed. This is Local Hire as a dynamic. If it doesn't change, then I haven't tested that part yet. But we'll leave it at Local Hire Me. And it's probably a way you can change it and make it hit every platform. But here it goes. Here it says Local Hire addresses the challenges of finding immediately. So what it's basically doing is you can just go here and see if any of this changes. I'll probably just change this. I don't want it to, we'll call it Local Hire Me. We'll call it Local Hire Me. All right, so that's what we'll call it. So this is what it is. Final steps before generation. So you can come here, you can kind of change some of these things here, right? I can come here, make some edits. All right. These are the key features of it. Job search, local based, mobile application, right? Do I want a mobile application or do I want a web platform? I'm going to go with a web platform here. So I can either go with a mobile app or I can go with a web platform. You can hack this with another tool, by the way. I just got that. I get these hacks. Like I know so many tools that I get this hack already. You can hack this with another tool and rack up. Matter of fact, I might just do that. I might just bring that. I might put that on my hackpack TV. I'll put my hack. I have a hack right now that will make you some money if you do that. I might add that to my hackpack TV. Yeah, if you're on hackpack 4 above, you're going to see the hack that I'm going to put together for this. All right, so you got that there. Initial draft. I want to create an app that allows people to find local jobs within the marketplace. So this was my prompt. So here we go. All right, so let's generate it. All right. So listen, you can say what you want to say. And, I have a lot of people say, oh, man, I've seen this tool before. You ain't seen this tool, right? The name is kind of funny. It's like Krisspy. You're like, but if you really think about it, we're running out of names. A lot of people got all the names, but I like unique names because people's like, okay, so do you have Krisspy, right? It's the one tool. I mean, it's the one name products or companies you normally do well, right? Facebook changed to Meta, right? You have Sony, right? You have Yahoo, right? You have Google. These one names. So this one is Krisspy, right? It's the multi names is where people will be like, I don't know. You look at companies like Oracle. They have the one name. All right. So I want you to get the real experience of how long it takes for this to build this out. We're gonna take a look at it here. Let me see. I think I got too many freaking tabs open. It's probably one of my challenges. All right. Are we done? All right, so let's take a look what we got here. I think it's done. I think. Let's see. All right. All right. And so from what it does take a little time to kind of regenerate everything. That is one of the things that I noticed. So this is my local hire me. So and what it's going to start doing is going to start filling out the pages with all the different setups, but it's rendering. It's put a lot of that together. All right. So again, it starts with the authorization flow, the login page, the onboarding. As you can see, it's starting to generate each one of these, the job seeker profile, right? The job search, the job details, job seeker, application details, right? Some of them, as it's generating them, some will come in before others. The employer, post a new job, manage jobs, the communication here, and then there's a chat here. And then user management, edit profile, support. I love that they always add support in there. You need support. It's very important. And then this is the layout. So this is kind of, and as things kind of come in here, they they start filling out. But what it's doing is AI is going in the background and it's going through and it's pulling all the pieces of the puzzle together for you. So it takes a little bit of time. And as it brings it in, then it saves it as well. So you see, once it brings in a new one right here, something new. So this is the job details. Then it goes here and saves. So you have to be patient with it, right? It's generating all this stuff on the fly, right? So again, now if I scroll back up, you can see here, this is the local hire. This is how it looks. This is the login here. This is the onboarding. This is the job seeker profile. That's going to come in. See there, it just came in. It says generating, right? Then this is the job search, and then this is job details. Listen, so what you then do is you then go in and you start editing it. And then if you wanted to work with someone, or a person says, hey, I want you to design me a site that does this, does that. He says, listen, let me put the layout together for you. You can do that. You can take this and mix this with, oh crap, I just got this. You can mix this with two more tools and make a killing. I think I'll add that. Let me write that down. I'm gonna add that in my Hackpack TV. All right, so let me see. Let me add this tool. Then let me add this tool. And then I'm going to add 2 tools. So I'm going to take this tool, the Krisspy. I'm going to add it with this one. And that one. Oh, and there's another tool. So I'm going to take 3 tools. I'm going to add Krisspy to 3 other tools. I'm going to put that on Hackpack TV. It's going to blow your mind, obviously, because I just came with the idea. That'll be a business for anybody that'll decide to get into that. But that's if you've been listening to my channel and you've kind of been taking my recommendations, because some of the tools may or may no longer be there. But normally when you come to Hackpack TV, you'll say, hey, listen, I have this tool. Jenny told me to pick this tool up. I'll add it with this other tool. So yeah, this is it. And so this one's still regenerating here. So this is really the process. And then you go through, it's telling you what size the photos should be here. These are the video tutorials. Make this a 300 by 200 here. Or if you want to see how it's going to look in, mobile, then you switch to the mobile view. This is how it looks in mobile view, 600 by 400. This is the login here. This is the local hire me, username, password, right? That's fire. I don't care what anyone says. This is nice, right? And then you can go in and you can put the details in. You can edit it. Hey, do you want to make any changes to the screen? Generate screen. These are the changes I want to make. Let's do that. I'm using my points on you guys because I know you guys are going to reward me by, hey, let's buy. If I buy this, I'm going to use Jenny. So let's find one to change. Let's try to find a page to change. Let's see what we like here. I like them all. Create employer profile. Let me see if I can, we got business phone there. Oh, let's add a LinkedIn. Let's add a LinkedIn here. So let's see what happens. So we're going to edit this and say add. Let me see if this works. I'm doing this real time. I haven't did this before. Add a LinkedIn. Do I want to do that? Linked. All right. Let's add a LinkedIn. Add a box. Add an input field. Add an input field for LinkedIn URL. Let's see if it does that. Let's see what happens. This is real time, people. If I pull this off, let's see. So what we wanted to do here, let's see what happens. If this is going to be fire. Don't let me down, Krisspy. Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's doing it in, did it do it in English? Did it in French? It added it, but it added it in French. We need to talk. All right, so I need to talk to them about that. But it added it. I added a LinkedIn. It took it complete your profile. Okay. All right, but it added it. All right, so let me edit it. Why did it do that in French? Well, they know and they'll see this video. So they'll fix that. That's easy. But look what it did on the fly. You got to be impressed with that. Right. But it did it in French. That's crazy. So anyway, yeah, check this tool out. And then you can get the code, right? You can get the code for the screen. You can get the sitemap, all that stuff. This is some good stuff. I like this tool. I may I don't know. Actually, I think with the business idea that I have, I might, no, I might do a tier 3. I might go up one more tier. Depends on if any other deals or anything. You know how Appsumo's got, hey, buy 3 deals. What do they got here? Let's take a look at it, and I'm going to get you out of here. So the deal is right now, buy 3 and save 10%. I wonder if I buy a tier 3 and save 10%. That's a good question. I need to reach out to Appsumo and say, hey, you want me to buy 3? But I think they're saying, hey, can't pick just 1, buy 3 or more tools. Yeah, I guess you got to buy 3 or more tools to actually get the additional 10%. But I like this as a tier 3. I think you guys should check it out. This is nice. This is nice. Hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Again, thank you for tuning in. Have a couple of live streams coming up. I want to try to see if I can get the founder on. I mean, I always run into these time constraints from people overseas or something like that, and we always try to make the times work. But it'd be interesting if I can get them to come on the channel and kind of talk about this tool. This is nice. This is a nice tool. I can see this being a very good a business tool. I'm going to mix it with 2 more and create an agency pack out of this. I'll put that on my Hackpack TV. Hopefully you guys got it. Get an opportunity to check it out. Hey, this has been Jenny Jones. It will cost you nothing on. It will not cost you anything different if you use my affiliate link. I will have that in the description below, or you'll find that in the first comment. Use my link, pick this up. It won't cost you anything additional. You'll be saving because I'm giving you the information. Also, this is a 20% save, I think, if you buy before the price increases. Hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Thank you for checking it out. Make sure you guys check out Hackpack U. If you're trying to deploy these tools, I got the opportunity. It's going to be available in Hackpack U. Waiting list is going on now. Goodbye for now.